Why? Because we are hearing so many newspapers every day carry some or other news about women atrocities. So that is why we on Women's Day will have to think about those things, and then we'll have to fight as one, of course with the help of men around to support us. So first of all, I'll be telling you something about the way it goes is because this is a bit of Google developers Belgium. I would like to tell or share something first about the Android apps. How many of you have smartphones here? Okay, lot of them actually. Most of you have smartphones, correct? So you must have heard about Android.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What kind of a smartphone do you have? Is it powered by Android?
Yes, ma'am.
Powered by Android. How many? Can you please raise your hands? Okay, so I need not tell much about Android then anyway, correct? Because you all know about Android, have used Android apps. So first of all, let's see a bit of history into Android apps as to how this came into place. 10 years ago, if we think of India, smartphones weren't there. They were just these black and white phones which acted just as phones. It was when in 2005 Android was developed, and 2007 Google along with the Open Handset Alliance released Android phones for the first time. So before that, can you please go to the next slide? So Android is an operating system, as all of us know already, mainly used in mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets. But today not just in mobile phones, but usually they are used in smartphones, but they are also used in TVs, gaming consoles and everything. So it's grown to a very huge size now. Android, it's just come out of its tablet and smartphone platforms, and then also moved on to other channels like gaming consoles. Yeah, you can go to the next. As I said, I cannot stand at one place because that's too, I'll be hidden here. Okay, thank you so much. So Android source code is open. So the first thing which comes into Android is Google, as we all know. It always keeps on for open-minded things, and then it always promotes open sources. So Android, though it was firstly developed by Android Inc., Google bought it in 2005, and then there was a foundation of Open Handset Alliance, and along with that, when Android was first introduced to the market, it was a open source. So Android is always open source code which encourages all of us. See, I and you can also become developers. I, of course, am not an engineer, so I cannot develop an Android app, but you all as engineers, you can develop Android app because it is available freely. Google provides the open source code for Android. So one thing is, it is ready-made, low cost and customizable. So you all use apps? What apps do you use? WhatsApp. Apart from WhatsApp, what is it? Any others for entertainment? You listen to music? That's an app? Yeah? So if you have something of a dream, you can develop an app. That is what is the beauty of Android. If you think I will have to do it, if you have a dream app, you can build it because it's an open source code. Created by Google. Obviously, when it's created by Google, they look for perfection. So that is why it's very easy to use, and then obviously it is customizable according to your needs. Certain things are there in the source code itself, but you can modify them according to your dream of the app. Okay, and the user interface provided by Google is also amazing. So you can see that in some of the apps. Angry Birds, how was it? How many of you have played Angry Birds? Wow, so many of them. So did you find the interface very interesting, easy, and then good for time pass, correct? Time pass, if you say. And very good entertainment. If you think the touch screen did not respond, would you feel the same to play that app or use that app? No. But Google has made Android in such a way, Android has been developed in such a way so that user interface is the first thing they give attention to, and it's always done. So created by Google, easy to use. So if you see the stats today, Android is used in more than 190 countries in the world. And it's the leader of mobile apps and mobile platform in most of these countries. Out of 190 countries, in most of the countries, Android is the market leader as a mobile OS platform. And according to a recent survey, last year, that is 2013, a survey was done, and 71% of the mobile app developers preferred Android to develop their apps. Are you all interested?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to develop some Android app one day?
Yes, ma'am.
It's very easy. You can do it and start it from today actually, because if you go and just Google it, Google again. So if you just Google it, you Android developer. So Google gives the open source code, and it also gives you the